Come on, baby, one time, hold up.
Bobby has a profit of more than 183 grand, a life-changing moment for the former bus driver.
He's a bus driver from the Bronx. But today, he's rolling with the big dogs. Bob Ferdinand, better known as Bobby the Bus, was staked $100,000 to take on some of the best poker players in the world. And he made every dollar count. With fearless bluffs, ice-cold calls, and unshakable confidence, he didn't just hang with the pros, he crushed them. Don't miss the final hand, where Bobby has no choice but to put it all on the line in one epic pot. Queen 6. Our first hand features none other than Phil Hellmuth, the 17-time WSOP bracelet winner, known for his elite resume and legendary blow-ups. But here, he breaks one of his own cardinal rules by calling with Queen 6 suited, the kind of hand he eviscerates amateurs for playing. Enter Bob Ferdinand, aka Bobby the Bus, whose full-time job is driving buses, not bluffing at high-stakes tables.
Queen, queen, ace, action flop, trip queens for Phil, top pair for Bobby the Bus, who checks. The cannon calls. The turn, 7 of clubs gives Phil a flush draw as well. Ferdinand checks, Hellmuth bets 12,000. Unless that happens, it's an ace. It fills both up, but the cannon has a better boat than Phil. Cannon bets.
I think everyone at the table knows Bobby has an ace. Phil probably too. He calls pre-flop, calls the flop, calls the turn, then all of a sudden wakes up and has a muscle spasm and starts betting the river. No way. Has to be an ace.
You got an ace, Bus?
Phil calls. Ferdinand shows and wins a pot of nearly 74 grand.
You love to see it. Just like that, Bob scores early, and we get a front row seat to Phil's ego taking its first hit of the night. The storm clouds are forming, and Bobby looks ready to dance in the rain. Be careful what you wish for. The momentum is still with Bobby the Bus, and this hand proves that in poker, whether you're a seasoned pro or a fearless amateur, sometimes you just gotta catch fire to win huge. And once again, he's not battling just anyone. He's up against Bertrand Elke Gros-Pellier, a certified poker icon with millions in live earnings, a WSOP bracelet, and a WPT title under his belt.
Phil's been limping a lot, so the Bus is taking the lead in position.
Suited one gapper calls, Abe folds, Phil calls. 3 to the flop, ace, queen, tray, 2 spades. Elke checks, Phil checks, and checks. And now has a flush after the turn. He bets 2,700.
What are you doing, Elke?
Betting 2,700.
Bob just calls. 4 of hearts would have completed Phil's straight. Elke fires 5,500. Bobby the Bus raises to 23.9. Elke folds.
Nice hand.
Saying he has a flush.
A flush, really?
Don't wish what you want to wish for sometimes. You would have doubled me up there.
I always tell people that too. Be careful what you wish for.
While Elke is the one who had to fold it, it's Phil Hellmuth watching from the sidelines who can't help but chirp at Bobby. But the Bus doesn't blink. His confidence is building, the pros are getting rattled, and he is steering this game straight toward a 6-figure score. Revenge on the river. Just minutes after the first blow, Phil Hellmuth is back in action, and this time he wants payback. The matchup with Bobby the Bus heats up fast. But there's a twist. Viewers can't see Hellmuth's whole cards, adding a layer of mystery that lets us experience the tension from Bob's perspective.
3 bet to 7,000. Phil calls. The flop. King, tray 9, 2 hearts, top pair for the cannon. Phil bets 7,000. There's the call.
Phil's lead out was a little weird. I'm okay with just calling.
10 of spades on the turn. Hellmuth bets 15,000. Bobby calls to the river. The 9 of clubs.
27.
Hellmuth bets 27,000.
That's a tough laydown for me, Phil.
Bobby calls. Phil has
3 nines.
That's pretty unlucky.
a crushing blow for the cannon, who lost more than 56 grand that hand.
Bobby plays with the confidence of someone who's already cracked a legend, but the deck has other plans. In a brutal reversal, the river delivers salvation for Hellmuth, giving him a much-needed win. It's a textbook case of poker's wild rhythm. One moment you're the hero, the next you're the victim. Getting back in the game. In the next hand, Bobby the Bus takes on Amit Makija, a seasoned pro with over $3.2 million in live tournament earnings and a reputation for surgical precision at the table. Makija isn't the type to get rattled easily, but Bobby's about to test that.
The Bus, sevens, raises to 2,700. Elke folds, Abe does as well. Phil calls, and he calls. 6-9-5, 2 spades, top pair for Amac. Helmuth checks, Amac checks. Bobby also has a gut shot, and he bets 3,500. Phil folds, Amit doesn't fold, he calls. Tray of spades, Amit checks and bets 4,500, and he calls. The 4 of diamonds completes Bobby's straight. Bobby the Bus bets 5,000.
Would the amateur ever bluff in this spot?
Oh, it's not a fold.
Amac folds, and the cannon wins.
With just a $5,000 bluff into a $30,000 pot, Bobby throws out a small jab instead of a haymaker, but it lands perfectly. He keeps his story tight, his timing sharp, and manages to get a fold out of one of the most respected tournament grinders in the game. We searched far and wide for the best poker stories ever caught on camera. Now it's your turn to help out. Like and subscribe to keep the poker content pumping. Flush with dreams. Bobby the Bus is already riding high, stacking chips and rattling pros. But now he's got Phil Hellmuth back in his path.
Action folds to the cannon who calls. Elke's in, Abe's out. And now he's way ahead.
Did I mention how much I love Bobby's pre-flop call?
Flops the nut flush, Elke checks. Phil bets 3,500 with a straight draw, but he is drawing dead. 6 of hearts on the turn.
I'll show this one too.
Helmuth shows a bit of weakness again. Maybe Bobby reads it as strength.
Bobby bets 9,500.
All right, we better take this one. Good revenge, good revenge.
You said you're gonna show.
So you're gonna show, Phil? Oh, yeah.
Phil shows.
Right.
God, I flopped 2 pair of that hand.
Close, huh?
Bobby's back on the plus side.
It was close. I know.
Bobby flops the absolute nuts. The pot may be relatively small at just $14,000, but the psychological edge? Massive. Flopping strong against a legend like Hellmuth is a confidence booster, and for Bobby, every hand like this fuels the fire. The money might be modest, but the momentum is undeniable. The Bus or the steamroller. Bobby's already made waves with his bluffing chops, but now he shifts gears and shows he can win when it counts, with real hands and real stakes. He runs into Elke again, and this time they play for a monster pot.
Folds around to the cannon in the big blind. Nope, he calls. 4-6 king, 2 spades, bottom pair for the cannon. Checks. Elke fires 1,800. Bobby the Bus calls. Trip 4s for the cannon. Elke doing the work for him, betting 4,400. Bobby raises to 12-3. Re-raises to 26-6.
Oh boy.
The cannon calls. River, the deuce of hearts. It is full steam ahead for Elke. He bets 44-5.
Put a dent in me. I call.
Bobby calls.
I gotta call.
And, oh, he was bluffing.
I bet the Bus is so happy Elke was bluffing there, he could give him a big fat freedom kiss.
Big call by the amateur who picks up his biggest pot of the week of nearly 150 grand.
Bobby isn't buying it. Holding a powerful hand and with too much money already in the pot, Bobby almost has to call. Elke picked the wrong target at the wrong time. It's a call that puts Bobby the Bus back in the driver's seat. The wheels keep turning and this underdog just keeps picking off world-class talent. The poker brat. Phil Hellmuth isn't one to forget a needle or a loss. After taking heat from Bobby the Bus earlier, the 17-time WSOP champ is out for redemption. This hand is his shot to remind everyone at the table, and Bobby, that experience still counts for something.
Can fold it around to the cannon who's got big slick.
Pot.
Re-raises to 7,000. Elke folds. Hellmuth calls. 5-8 jack. Bobby still best. And he does 10,000.
Nice aggression from the cannon.
Oh man, dealer Blaine has to do the dirty work.
He must want some screen time or be a big PH fan because it's no one's job to count down those chips other than Phil's.
Phil raises to 32,000. And the head games work.
Show a bluff, please.
Ooh, he shows it. And Bobby is in the red, not to mention red-faced.
Helmuth flips the script with a perfectly timed $32,000 bluff. The crowd may not cheer, but the message is clear. The poker brat isn't done yet, and Bobby's smooth ride might be hitting some speed bumps. Running on empty. As the session wears on, the table starts to turn. Bobby the Bus, once cruising with momentum and a big stack, now finds himself short on time, short on chips, and in dangerous territory. And his next opponent? Lex Veldhuis, a respected poker pro with a fearless style and a reputation for pulling off massive bluffs.
Bobby's going to be entering pots he should raise, and as big as he can.
He raises to 2,500. Elke's out. Lex calls. The flop, Jack Ace 5, 2 clubs. Jetton checks his flush draw. A-Mac checks second pair. Bobby the Bus checks second pair as well.
I know he's out kicked, but Bobby probably should have bet there.
Trip 5s now for Lex, who fires 4,800. Jetton calls.
Still on a flush draw.
A-Mac's out. King of Hearts on the river. Lex still best. Veldhuis fires 18-3.
Jetton bricked.
And folds. Bobby calls. Lex shows his 5 and wins a pot of 62 grand.
That is just a brutal hand for Bobby the Bus.
Bobby tries to hang on with just a single pair, but Lex smells weakness and applies max pressure. By the river, Veldhuis gets exactly what he wants, an $18,000 payday extracted with surgical precision. It's a tough blow for Bobby, who now needs more than heart. He needs a comeback, and fast. Trusting your gut. With his stack slipping and the pressure mounting, Bobby turns to instinct. In this hand, it's not about overthinking. It's about reading the room, trusting the timing, and getting the chips in when you believe your opponent is just posturing.
Bobby, Queen 7.
Call.
Calls.
This is right around the time all the cannons start losing their minds.
Elke folded. Abe limps. He checks. Gets a free look at the flop.
These guys are all lines, and Bobby's a gazelle who is limping.
6-9-9, 2 diamonds on the flop. The cannon flops a flush draw. Lex leads out, betting 1,400.
Lex has donked it, hoping everyone just whiffed.
Jetton's out.
Pot.
Bobby tried to bet the pop, but we're no limit, so it looks like he moved all in.
And Bobby nails it. He pounces with a confident move. It's not a monster pot, but it's a badly needed win that gets him back on the scoreboard. For Bobby, this hand is a reminder that even in the toughest stretches, staying bold can still pay off. Bobby strikes back. With time running out and chips thinning, Bobby the Bus needs a lifeline, and in this hand, he finds one. Facing off once again against Lex Veldhuis, one of poker's sharpest minds, Bobby flips the script and plays like a seasoned veteran.
Bobby Ferdinand, suited 1 gapper, raises to 2,000. Elke folds. Abe, King Jack. He's in. Lex calls. The flop, 9-7-6, a monster for the cannon, a straight and a straight flush draw. It goes check, check, check to Veldhuis. Lex bets 5,700 with top pair. Jetton folds.
I'm all in.
And he's going all in again. Abe folds. Lex calls, and Bobby loves it. Deuce of spades on the turn, and Bobby doubles up. The meaningless river.
Oh, straight flush.
Straight flush he made.
For a second, I thought it was going to be something like, and then I saw.
Bobby flops an absolute monster the nuts with a redraw to the straight flush, and Lex completely misreads the situation. Bobby reels in a crucial pot and reminds everyone watching, he's not just here for the ride, he's here to win. The bus is back in motion. The $181K payoff. This is the hand everyone was waiting for. The biggest pot of the night. Bobby wakes up with pocket aces, and across the table sits poker pro Peter Jetton, armed with a huge hand of his own. No slow play here. These two are destined to collide.
Ooh, it's close.
But he does fold. Jetton re-raises to 27-8.
Pot.
Bobby the Bus with a 5 bet.
I'm all in.
Jetton's all in.
I call.
There's the call.
I have 2 kings. Oh, nice.
Come on, baby. One time. Hold up.
Ace-6-6,
Oh.
it's over. Bobby has a profit of more than 183 grand. He is the new leading loose cannon.
Wow, unbelievable.
A life-changing moment for the former bus driver.
What an incredible story. When this night started, you had under $91,000. At one point, you were below $80,000. Now you walk away with over $180,000 and the NAPT passport you're looking for. Describe your emotions right now.
I'm feeling a little numb right now.
Has it sunk in how much you've won yet?
Not yet. No, not yet.
It will.
It will. It will.
Now, I understand that you and your fiancée, Jessie, have some pretty special plans.
Oh, yeah. I promised her if I won the package, we'd get married in the Atlantis.
Really?
Yes.
So that's happening.
That's happening, yes.
Do you believe your brother Joe was here with you?
Absolutely.
It's been a great season on the big game.
To win big, you have to hit big. Bobby the Bus scoops the entire pot, soaring to $181,000 in profit. It's the kind of moment every amateur dreams of, taking on the best in the world and coming out on top. From fearless bluffs to perfect reads, Bobby didn't just survive, he dominated. If you loved this epic poker run, make sure to like, subscribe, and stick around for more unforgettable moments at the Felt.